बांबोळी येथे सैन्य दलातील निवृत्त अधिकाऱ्यांसाठी रॅलीचे आयोजन करण्यात आले होते। प्रमुख पाहुणे कर्नल निखिल श्रीवास्तव, कर्नल राजविंदर कौर, लेफ्टनंट कर्नल वेणुगोपाल नायर, ब्रिगेडियर ए.एस. साहनी आदी मान्यवर उपस्थित होते। ब्रिगेडियर ए.एस. साहनी यांनी तालुक्यातील सर्वांची भेट व्हावी व विविध योजनांची माहिती मिळावी या हेतूने रॅलीचे आयोजन करण्यात आल्याचे सांगितलं।
Big Tycoon brings to you settlement plot at Dargal near Mopa Airport. Price starts from 15,000 rupees per square meter.
Ex-Servicemen Rally in Bambolim for our all veterans of Goa state, which includes the armed forces who are here. The main purpose of this rally is to firstly meet our old veterans who are there spread in all the talukas. They come here. We apprise them of the new policies, changes which have happened over the period. How is it affecting them and what all things they have to do. Thirdly, we look at the opportunities they have thanks to the state government, that a lot of facilities are being provided in terms of employment and other emoluments and entitlements to ex-servicemen. So they are apprised of it. So they go to the correct place, apply it, and they are able to benefit these facilities which have been provided by the state, which in the recent time they have even agreed to increase for our ex-servicemen, for our veterans. Fourthly, we are also within our organization, they have to do certain documentations once they come out from the serving to retired. And then in case of any mishap, the veteran dies, then what is to be done by their dependents, their wife. So these are where our thrust areas, how and what they should be doing. And fifthly was the medical facilities which are through our channel. Our channel means the ECHS way, and finally going to the civil hospital and how and what facilities they can be provided at that point. So it's a continuous endeavor for us to keep improving, take the points from them, try to implement. They are facing issues because of our so much thrust on digitization, automation, dependence on networking, which the old generation were not used to. They are of the era when even mobiles were not there. So it takes some time. What you would have also heard when I said that they means we have to be apprised or updated of what is happening today. If I am left out, so it is I am who is at loss. So I have to do my best to be with the crowd and enjoy the complete benefits which can be provided from the armed forces and also from the place where I am staying, that is the state government. They have issues related to their own land or any kind of civil administrative issues, for which also we have certain stalls created so that they can benefit from it, and financial supports, various kinds of schemes which are there, latest schemes from various banks which have come here, which has been provided. That has been our aim, and that's what we feel. Once it reaches them, it will definitely get spread to the others who have not come here, and we will be looking forward for them also to come to us, and whatever support required from us will be done. Thank you.
So Veer Nari Samman also is given. So what do you like to say on this?
I didn't get
Veer
it.
Nari Samman.
Veer Naris, they are the most important persons who are there with us. They are the ones who have lost their husband oblique their son in actual operations. That is why they are considered Veer Nari or Veer Mata. And for them, for us, they are of the highest level. So we always, like today also, we have given them some felicitation. Similarly, we are always taking them at the highest level, followed by rest of us. And this is how everybody has the confidence that in armed forces, even if I am not there, the armed forces is going to look after me, whether it's a Meenari or it's any other widow, that we are a family. It can't be that as soon as in normal, like in a corporate world, most probably as soon as the person moves, there is no link left with that particular firm or a civil thing. But in armed forces, till the time you are living, you are always part of it.
So many of the ex-servicemen have complained about the regarding the medical emergencies they are facing in private hospitals. What do you want to say on that?
See, the private medical, what they were asking about was of particular things that once they reach there, they were looking at that there should be a separate cell which is to be created, which with our experience of dealing with them, it is not feasible for them to spare so much, because finally they are a private hospital. But whenever a point has come from them, can be instances when they are under pressure of their own so many patients, that they are not able to look at them in that way which should be. That is, whenever we get these kind of complaints, we are immediately giving a call to them, and I have already mentioned inside also, they have responded to our request at odd times. But they, as you understand, in such a big environment, there can be some instances when certain people are not being looked after in the first go. And but because of the so many documentation, there are times that they are given a slightly less priority. But it has never happened that somebody has suffered because it has not happened. It is always there to look after.
So why many of the means you said only few private hospitals are coming forward for the ex-servicemen. Why?
See, this is a thing which it particularly, firstly, when we are dealing with them, it is being held at the center org, that is our highest office, which is at Delhi. They have certain documentations which have to be filled. Again, everybody has his own personal perspective on this. Who wants to deal with a government organization, there are always certain more documentation. Secondly, the payments which will not be immediate, like in the corporate world, it has to be one to one. A patient gets admitted and he has to pay before he moves out, which in our case, it is a long drawn process. It will be a monthly payment or whatever the overall agreement has been made. So this is one part. Second is, we are also very stringent in giving anybody a thing. Like I mentioned in that also, that Sindhudurg, though there were 2-3 hospitals which were approaching us means the organization, once we went for the inspection, it was found not up to the mark which is there in our laid down procedures. So it's a double thing. One is a person has to come, and second is our people also to be given. So we have one which is eye hospital. कौन सा है? Kudal eye hospital is also our impairment, that is for eye. For rest of the things, Manipal is there. But because as of now, he is the only one which is coming forward to do this. We are approaching others also. But again, as I said, there are their own requirements which sometimes take longer process to do it.
So what are the major steps taken to resolve the veteran problems they are facing?
Which one?
Veteran problem they are facing. Steps which are taken.
See, steps as far as their problems are there, which I mentioned. The most important is the documentation part, which happens when they convert from serving to retired. So once they convert to retired, you are supposed to go through a number of documents to be done. You have to create your ECHS card, then you have to register in the Sainik Welfare Board, then related to it, all your part 2, which is in our part, is all entitlements have to be checked. So these are the documents which have to be done now. There it is not a big problem, because you are still serving, you are updated about the thing. Second problem which is coming is now those new versions which keep coming. Something like the outside also, when we have a new software which is changed, so you have to change all the things. So that is happening in our case also. Now with the strength increasing, the data increasing, you always have an upgrade of technology. Or if you were earlier on manual, you convert into digital, which is in our case. Earlier everybody had to go to the banks with all their documents. Every month they are supposed to be doing that physically. Every year they have to do it physically. Now we are converting to a point that everything data is there. One time you have to do all this with the Sparsh, which you would have heard the word Sparsh, which is still it is working here. So there, once you upload all these documents of yours, now you are updated. Now your process is online on your mobile. So it's a step forward, but it's difficult. As I mentioned, the people of the old generation have not even worked on a mobile. Means they have not even studied also. They are of less education. So they are finding it difficult. And some have gone into a different world, not remaining updated with the what are the new things which are coming. So then it becomes a problem for them. Others who have, he mentioned you, that out of the 32 lakhs, 28 lakhs have done it. So बाकी जो 2-2.5 या 4 लाख which is inclusive of the dependents जो pending है, उनका कोई ना कोई यही issue कि वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स अब वो 80s के हैं, 90s के डॉक्यूमेंट्स हैं, कहीं ना कहीं वो नाम रह गया, जो शादी के टाइम वो लेडी का नाम कुछ भी लिख दिया. अब जब बात हो रही है आधार कार्ड में कोई और नाम आ गया. आधार कार्ड तो अभी बना है इन द लास्ट 5 years. सो उस टाइम का नाम उधर है, अब वो तो मांग रहे हैं आधार कार्ड, पीछे का डॉक्यूमेंट के साथ मैच नहीं हो रहा. सो दीज आर द थिंग्स विच आर कमिंग टू देम विच फील्स दे आर